30th Little Animal Tyler Eichel. Corey Heron trying to thread the needle 3 wide and turn number 1. He's going to make it work. He's going to 3 wide, 3 wide. And Alex Dresden back on top of the bottom. 3 wide for the race lead, turn 3. Alex Dresden. So Alan Clark, Jesse Patterson on the front row. 30 of Corey Heron and Ryan Schreckler, row 2. Lisa Moore, Bobby Gainer, row 4. So 8 laps in, 7 to go. Right at the halfway point, Alan Clark, your leader. Corey Heron second, Ryan Schreckler third, Bobby Gainer fourth. Jesse Patterson immediately 3 wide to the outside. He's on the move. Turn number 4, looking for 12 to go. Clean all over. Clean and on a contact down in front of the 4 green job on Lake Oliver. Kyle Phillips in the front door with 4 flaps to go. Green flag back to the end.
Come on over here, buddy. All right. 2 weeks in a row, you had that back bumper fall off. This week, you told me earlier you had that thing bolted, chained, and everything on that car.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mess around this weekend. I went to Sandusky last weekend on Sunday and ran up there. Ended up getting third on some DOT tires, and they're racing street tires. So I thought I'd try it out down here again and see what happens. Got a couple issues with the car, but we're all right. Got to bring it home in victory lane. I want to thank my grandma, my aunt, my cousin, my uncle, my crew chief over there. This little dude right here, he's pretty cool. Just the fans. Great night of racing. Brandon France, one hell of a driver right there, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you guys got into each other, but you know what? You had the wheel to keep it straight and narrow. That was some good driving over there, dude.
Yeah, thank you. The other person I want to thank is my little buddy Matthew Toole Jr. He's pretty young. He's what, 5?
He's 5. He's got seizures
Yeah, seizures today, so win one for him, so he'll get the trophy probably.
All right, who else you want to thank got to thank the sponsors, man.
Oh, yeah, I got to thank my grandpa. Without him, I wouldn't be here. So Vegas Night Skill Games, my work, Deluxe Body Shop for allowing me to paint my stuff there and keep it there once in a while. Chrysler Motorsports for giving me probably one of the best motors I've had. My Uncle Tim for the setup. Just everybody's pretty much thank you.
And Tyler, you get to celebrate in Victory Lane. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Clayton Oliver got a new fan.
Yeah.
All right. Tyler and Clayton in Victory Lane, put your hands together. Clayton Oliver! You're with.
Coming to the green, 25 lap feature is green. Rule with the jump through turn 1 and 2. Outside. Comes the second spot. 38 of a foot on coming as well. Around the outside, going to take over the lead, maybe. Very cool, hanging on that bottom lane. From the second, Rule sliding back on the inside lane, Mike Bowers. Kevin McCook on. He'll be alongside Kevin McClintock for the restart. 16 to go, green back here. McClintock with the advantage on the bottom.
Come on over here, Carson. All right, you got a new little fan in Victory Lane, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad you caught the Frisbee. I hope you have a good night, buddy. You like that? Hold the flag here if you want it.
All right, stay here. We'll get your picture with him in a minute, okay? All right, man. Awesome throwback paint scheme. Finally got back into Victory Lane. Congratulations.
Yeah, it just took a while for the old guys to get back up front, I guess. But, You know, I got a lot of great sponsors. You know, Van Meters is here tonight. They've been on here a long time. All these other guys, my crew worked real hard. We hit on something a couple weeks ago that seems to work pretty well. You know, I'd like to say something, though. You know, a lot of these guys have troubles, and Randy does a good thing for $10 and has a practice on a Friday. Myself, McCreary, and the 55 was here. I think that probably might show something.
Very good. And also, I wanted to pass along to you, we are reviewing the whole warm-up thing.
Yeah, about time.
We are. All right. Who else you want to thank at Victory Lane?
You know, just all my sponsors I've had all these years, you know. Dean Miles is over there, Angel Closets, you know, Dave's Auto Body. But it's my crew. It's my mom's birthday today. That's pretty special.
I know. I wished her a happy birthday for you.
Good. Thanks, man.
Hey, I'll expect a text message or a phone call tomorrow.
You will. Don't worry about it.
All right, congratulations. Your winner, Kevin McClintock with Carson in Victory Lane.
And green flag is in the air. Garner with a good run on the outside. Garner gets into turn 3 better. Bingham gets through the center of the corner better. Coming to green, 3 laps in, 17 to go, green flags in the air. Car number 3, sent by a fender. Right at the halfway point, 10 in, 10 to go. Green back in the air. Garner battles back on the bottom, now gets into the 44 a little bit. turn number 4, Smith and Moss. Green flag back in the air. Turn 3, Moss still hanging tough on the outside. Smith, your leader, back to the line. Josh Moss. The crossover move to the bottom, and Moss is going to have to... with a beautiful move to take over the race lead. White third. Here is right there, Moss closed the door. The white flag for Josh Moss. Moss closes the door on Martin and Larry Smith.
All right, come on over here, buddy. We'll get to Bryson in a minute. He wants a drink real quick. Okay, why not? All right. First of all, I got to ask you about, you got to choose your own lane. How big of a deal was that?
Oh, it ended up huge there. First 3 went to inside. It was a no-brainer, you know.
Yeah, you might as well, right?
Right. Couple
Okay.
laps left.
Right, exactly. So then, talk about the beautiful crossover move in turn number 1. What was you thinking?
I was thinking of Ron Degger. I think I was a Ron Deg move, but
He's up there. I'm sure he's smiling.
I didn't know Smith thought I was still on the outside, and he was driving the wheels off of it and worst up, and I ducked under him.
That was a beautiful move.
Sure.
And then you had to throw the block down the back straightaway on Martin. You knew it was coming, right?
The car started pushing. Something was chopping in the car. I don't know what was wrong. I had to slow the car down a little bit there. What I had to lose, you know.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Right. So who you want to thank in Victory Lane on the 77 tonight?
Well, I want to tell my mom Happy Mother's Day. All our sponsors, all our family, friends, everybody helps on this car. God bless America.
All right, congratulations. Go celebrate with Bryson over there in Victory Lane, the Frisbee winner. Your winner, Josh Moss.
Green flag is in the air.
Come on over here.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Great. Tired.
All right, tired? Yeah. Come on, man.
For that, I had to work for that one. There was no luck there.
I'll tell you what. Nice hair. First of all, was you as surprised as I was to see Ryan Tedesco choose the bottom?
No, because I knew I would have done the same thing if he was on the outside of me. I would have kept him out there because usually if you're on the inside, you can kind of control, but I knew I had to beat him to turn one there in their restart, and we did a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, he did chirp him a little bit off of 4. You could hear him. I think he got him. He was trying to get in it, but I'll tell you what, this car was bolted all night long, and you had your work cut out for you. He was all over you there for a couple laps, especially getting through traffic. Man, you did a whale of a job.
Yeah, I had to work my butt off for that one, but I thought we were done here when I thought I got into him with the left rear. I thought we were going to cut a tire down. I felt it rubbing. I don't know if it was smoking at all, but we had the Rosemary Towing flight test. We had DLP commercial maintenance come on board tonight. Nice to get the win for them. Car was great all night. I had to work for it, though. Ryan was right there on the tail. There towards the end, I don't know what those lap cars were doing. I didn't know you had to go on the rumble strips to pass lap cars, but whatever. We'll work on that for next week.
Congratulations, man. Nice to see you back at Victory Lane.
Thanks.
Alex Rosenberry, your winner. In the
The 36 of Tim Frederick, getting ready to go green 12 laps. Your winner in Victory Lane. Kids, hopefully you got your Frisbees out and ready. Aubil and Scott, green flag in the air. Bill Aubil on the bottom, Steve Scott up the racetrack. Aubil going to second spot. Aubil leads in turn number 3 and 4. Bill Aubil will lead lap number 1. Whites are looking to the outside. Aubil with the race lead. Whites are looking to the outside. Number 1, number 2. Whites are there. Whites are an Aubil, side by side, long-time veterans off of turn number 4 with Whites are doing. So far in 2017, looking to pick up his third win in a row. Second spot, no longer in third. Battle for second. Whites are in the race lead in full Walker now. The outside of Aubil for the second spot. Aubil moving on Walker for now. 8 laps complete, 4 to go. Aubil still being on that second spot, on the full Walker. So Aubil downhill dirt car, and I watched second spot behind the 84 Schweitzer. Good battle for fourth between Michael Lawrence and Tim Scott. Lance was up to 4-5. Second and fifth. White flag for Rich Schweitzer. Aubil hanging on to that second spot. Walker trying to the inside. Turn number 4, 3 to 0 for Rich Schweitzer. Bill Aubil second. Walker third. Michael Barnes.
All right. So Rick Schweitzer.
Nice to meet you.
All right, tripping in victory lane with
with
Rich Schweitzer. Going to put him up on the back of the truck.
How's that?
Cool. All right. Let's get this little interview done so you can celebrate with the young man. New Rich Schweitzer fan.
I hope so.
Absolutely. Now, I'll tell you what, this thing's been bolted all year. 3 in a row. You going to let somebody else win?
I ain't letting them. They're going to earn it.
Ah.
It's not good for the fans, but you got to earn it. I've been racing too long to give stuff away.
Absolutely. You and Abel had a pretty good run. He had a pretty good run in that 2T truck.
It was fun for a while racing dice and old Bill.
Yeah, you know, the two wily veterans out there. I'd watch you guys race soapbox derby cars.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I would. Who you want to thank on this 84?
Kevin, he does the setups to get her going. Van Meter, nice sponsor. Alan, all the family. It's just, we're here having fun.
Congratulations, man. 3 in a row.
Thank you.
Your winner, Rich Schweitzer, with Tripton in victory lane.
And the 3 of Jesse Patterson. Green flag. Corey Harris trying to thread the needle 3 wide in turn number 1. He's going to make it work. He's going to do 3 wide. 3 wide for the race lead, turn 3. Alex Tresky on the bottom. Corey Harris up through the middle. And Harris Aaron now has the 21 of Stresky here. Mark to the outside of Ethan Morris. Alan Clark to the outside of the section. On the speedway. Coming to green, Corey Herring, your race leader. Side by side for the race lead. Little Animal trying to creep his way up in there. 3 wide through 3 and 4 as Trevor tries the high side. And Ryan Schreppler, row 2, Lisa Moore, Bobby Gaynor, row 3, Alex Stresky, and the 41 of Patterson way up the racetrack trying to battle back in that second spot. Jesse Patterson to the outside of Clark. Jesse Patterson will lead Alan Clark. Ryan Schreppler fourth. Alan Clark, your leader. Corey Herron second. Ryan Schreppler third. Bobby Gaynor fourth. Green flag back in the air. Jesse Patterson immediately 3 wide to the outside. Alan Clark, your race leader. Alan Clark continues to lead. Corey Pearson takes second in the Patterson in the back of the pack up to 4. And Bobby Gaynor. Off turn number 4, looking for Chief Starter Terry Coletti's green flag, and it's in the air. Corey Harris in third. Second, behind Alan Clark. 2 laps to go. Now right up back over the 99 of Shreveport. Alan Clark going to pick up his first career feature win. Alan Clark, Corey Harris, Shreveport, and Bobby Gaynor. Robert Clark, one of the greats in Midvale Speedway. His son, Alan Clark, will win the victory lane. In the Bucky mowing, Davis Radiator, Racing Video, sponsor number 0. And the belt's not done, got a Frisbee winner. Little 10, victory lane. I don't know who's happier, Dan Bucky or Alan Clark. Alan's so happy he can't even get his helmet off.
Come on, get that helmet. Get out. Come on, Clark.
Getting ready to climb out, got the Frisbee winner in victory lane. Alan Clark. Wow, you just thought you just won $1 million.
Yes. Long time. Love it. That's all, Chris.
Love for Waylon Orr. Man, I'll give you a hug too. Look at that. Congratulations, buddy.
Wait, man, I gotta do this.
Okay.
This is for you.
All right. Giving a kiss to his dad.
Yes.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
I'm sure Dad is smiling proud.
I'm sure. I think Dad was in the car with me, to be honest with you.
I'll tell you what, this driver change your lane night really changes things up. You had a lot of battles from Corey Heron, another second-generation driver, and, you know, that was a good fight you guys had.
Oh, thank you. I tell you, I really love running with Corey. Corey is a clean racer. We get along great together, and, you know, he gives me some, I give him some, you know, it's what it's all about.
It's give and take, and that's the way it should be, right?
That's right. That's how it should be.
First career feature win. Who you want to thank tonight?
Oh, man, you know, I got so many people to thank. Craig Mishler, his wife Crystal, Dan Bucky, Carol Bucky, right there. Whalenor, Tim Frederick, Carrie, Amanda Sue. I can't remember. Yeah, Clay. Oh, yeah, my crew chief right here, Junior.
And Junior's got the Frisbee, too. Ain't that kind of funny?
Well, you know what was funny about it? When I threw it to him, he threw it back at me. I don't know what that means.
Well, it was good luck. Maybe you should throw stuff at him more often.
I ought to do that.
All right.
If I forgot anybody, I apologize. Randy Smith, I know Sue's not with us anymore, but she was still part of this. Thanks for the great track. Thanks for, this compact race, our compacts, and thanks to these fans. Without them, it wouldn't be enough possible.
Absolutely, man. Congratulations. Go enjoy it.
Thank you. I will.
Your winner, winning one for Dad in Victory Lane, Delmer Allen Clark.
It should be still recording.
Yep, do your thing. Got the Mish here on Victory Lane celebration here. The good-looking flagman Terry, or the flagman, yeah, the cameraman Terry's taking over. There we go. One happy fella right there. And Delmer, it don't get much prettier than you, Delmer. Get one by yourself, Delmer. All you can eat night. We're there.
We need the Frisbee winner. Hey, Clark, just think you'll get to celebrate and go gamble tonight. Ain't done that in about 12 hours.
Thank you.
Yeah.